Good Monday morning. Thanks for joining us here on 9 News Plus. I'm 9 News Weather Impact Team Meteorologist Keely Chalmers with a look at your forecast, and we are calling today a weather impact alert day, and that is due to heavy snow falling in the mountains. We'll likely get a little bit of snow at the lower elevations as well, maybe a half an inch to an inch of snow along the I-25 urban corridor and out to the east. Locally heavier amounts to the north and east across the plains. But again, the big story today will be the mountains. We're talking heavy snow, gusty winds, problematic driving up in the mountains, especially for folks heading home this evening and this afternoon after a big ski weekend up in the mountains. Driving, no question, is going to be difficult in the mountains with those winter driving conditions continuing. We're talking about snow throughout the day, not just a few inches, but upwards of a foot in some areas of additional snow accumulation in the high country today, as well as those blowing winds making for limited visibility, and so no question tough driving conditions. Let's take you outside over downtown Denver right now, dealing with some low cloud coverage, limited visibility in that sense. We're at 23 degrees at DIA with those low clouds, winds out of the north 8 miles per hour. It feels like, when you factor in the wind chill, 14 degrees. Let's check out that current visibility again, down to about 0.3 of a mile out at Denver International Airport. We're down to about a half a mile in Broomfield. A little bit of a limited visibility situation in Boulder. Visibility down to about 3 miles, and out east of the metro area, the fog a little thick as well, with limited visibility down to about a mile. Weather impact alerts, that is what we are calling today due to those mountain snow squalls. So we're getting a banding effect with the snow. The jet stream setting up in an east-west orientation, and that is bringing in not just a storm that we often see with a area of low pressure, a storm system, but we're getting banding of snow, and we'll show you what that means exactly in just a bit. As for the metro area, we're looking at 1 to 2 inches of snow potential. And we do have another round of Arctic air moving in, not quite as severe as a few weeks ago, but again, we are going to see those not only temperatures plummet, but the wind chills drop quite a bit as well. Impressive snow amounts up in the high country, where areas over 35 inches, Vail, Silverton, Crested Butte, Purgatory got 33 inches of fresh snow since Friday. 25 plus inches in Aspen Highlands, Copper Mountain, Telluride, Steamboat, Beaver Creek, and Breckenridge, and we are going to get more snow today. Those totals not even factoring in the snow that is already falling. Here is a look at Eisenhower Johnson tunnels. This is Loveland ski area. That is I-70, and you can clearly see that traffic is at a standstill for folks heading up into the high country. It is slow going for folks heading down as well. So again, we're going to continue to see these very difficult driving conditions and tricky driving conditions as we head throughout the day today into tonight. So topping our weather headlines will be that Arctic cold front that is arriving later on today. We're talking about bitterly cold temperatures through Wednesday, as well as light snow for the metro area tonight. We're looking at a trace to about 2 inches for most, not so much for the mountains. We're talking very, very impressive snowfall amounts up in the high country, where we have winter storm warnings and winter weather advisories in effect. Rabbit Ears Pass could see 12 to 24 inches, so a couple feet of snow additional today with these strong bands of snow moving through. Again, we're going to get some heavy snow falling at times throughout the day. Berthoud Pass 10 to 20, Loveland Pass 8 to 12, even the Eisenhower Johnson Tunnel, we just showed you a live shot, 6 to 10 inches. Same goes for Vail Pass, and we're looking at upwards of 10 inches at Steamboat as well. Taking a live look at our radar, we have a couple things in play here. Up to the north of us, we have a storm system that is bringing some snow to the northeast corner of the state. Otherwise, zonal moisture moving in, zonal flow bringing in that moisture from the Pacific to the mountains. So we're going to continue to see the mountain snow today. The snow up across the northeast will gradually shift off to the east. So here is a look at our satellite jet stream. Again, overhead with that east-west, west-to-east, I guess we should say, direction, and that is funneling in those bands of snow. And you can clearly see them from our futurecast. Here is 2 o'clock this afternoon. You can see the band setting up across the mountains, really setting up across the I-70 corridor into the metro area to the north and to the south. Really matters exactly where these bands set up to see where we're getting the heaviest snow. But again, under these bands of snow, we're going to get some heavy snow for a decent amount of time. So that's when the accumulations really start to add up. Scattered snow showers continuing into the overnight into the morning tomorrow up across the high country and out east across the plains as well. Here's a zoomed in look at the metro area as we head through the day today, and we continue to see those bands bringing snow again to the metro area. Certainly heavier snow to the west, but anywhere from a trace to 2 inches expected here in the metro area, and across the plains again we're looking at a foot plus in some of the higher locations up in the high country. As for the best chance for snow and the potential for a slippery commute tonight, because again we're going to see that snow move in this afternoon and this evening, impacting your evening commute. The highest odds for 1 to 2 inches of snow to the north east of the metro area. That includes I-25 north, Fort Collins, Greeley, I-76 as well. So again, expect some slick driving conditions really across the area as temperatures are below freezing. They're going to start falling here shortly, if not already. And so we're going to see those freezing temperatures, no thawing of anything that's falling down, and so expect some slick driving conditions as we head into the evening hours. Current temperatures 23 at Denver, so we're actually cooling off. We were 26 at DIA about an hour ago. So again, the cold air already starting to filter in from the north and east. 14 in Sterling, we're at 12 in Ray, so we're going to gradually see those temperatures drop as that Arctic air funnels in over the plains. We're in the 20s and 30s up in the high country though. Snow showers expected today, that Arctic front arriving already. 26 our forecast high, but we already reached that. In fact, those temperatures are falling. Forecast highs again in the teens and 20s across the central and northeast regions of the plains. And then we're looking at, as that cold air not quite getting to the southern plains, temperatures in the 40s and 50s. Here's a look at that cold air tracker. So the brunt of the Arctic air staying to the north and east of us, but we're seeing the leading edge of that filter on in over Colorado today into tomorrow morning. Then by Wednesday, we do start to see that cold air retreat to the east, giving us a little bit of relief. High pressure starts to build in, and that will help us enter a warming trend starting Thursday through the weekend. But we do have these cold weather alerts to talk about until then. We have extreme cold warnings for wind chills down to 30 below. That's Phillips and Sedgwick counties, as well as cold weather advisories for wind chills down as low as -15 to -20 across the eastern plains. So expect bitterly cold temperatures even here in the metro area tomorrow, with highs topping out to, at 20 degrees, but expect those wind chills to drop down to about 0. We're looking at teens, single digits, teens and 20s across the plains. Look at your 7-day forecast. Again, we talked about today weather impact alert day because of that snow, certainly in the mountains. A little bit of light snow down along the urban corridor as well during the evening commute. Possibly some flurries tomorrow, but those cold temperatures continuing right on into Wednesday. We are going to top out at 20 tomorrow, overnight lows down to 0. 17, your forecast high for Wednesday, will drop back down to 4. And then we start to warm up as we head into the weekend. A chance for some snow on Thursday. We'll keep our eye out on that chance and keep tracking that storm. But one thing we do know is that we do warm up as we head into the weekend. We're looking at sunny skies on Saturday, temperatures climbing into the mid-50s. Low to mid-60s with sunshine on Sunday. That is a quick look at your forecast on this Monday morning. Thanks so much for joining us here on 9 News Plus. I'm 9 News Weather Impact Team Meteorologist Keely Chalmers. Have a great day.